So you've been talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger a lot lately. What brought that on?
Well, I was perusing something on the internet, and I had seen stuff about Arnold playing Conan, and I was just like, oh yeah, I remember Conan. I was like, there was a great movie, like 2 movies, and there was a cartoon back in the 90s I used to watch, and I was kind of thinking, what if I played like a straight up Conan the Barbarian character in my next D&D character, and stuff like that. And then I started listening to like the great music from that film series, and then I was thinking, man, Arnold is really amazing in that whole thing. Like, he made the character, and it was great, and all these other characters he's also then played in his career. And then I kind of got to this one date somewhere in like the late 90s, early 2000s. I'm going like, I can't remember another Arnold movie past this movie, like time period. Like, I know he's been in other films, but like when you go to your buddies and you're like, hey man, they're over, we're hanging out. It's like, hey man, you want to watch an Arnold movie? And they're like, hell yeah, we want to watch an Arnold movie. And like, you go straight to something from like 40 years ago.
I love how
even though the man is still alive and he's still making movies.
I love how somebody comes over, although I guess that did technically happen because we watched Commando together a couple of years ago. One night we were just like, hey, do you want to watch an Arnold Schwarzenegger film? Like, let's watch Commando. Yeah. Conan's an interesting case study because I've never seen the original Conan the Barbarian, to be completely honest.
Guess who's coming to visit?
Well, yeah, this for the Christmas visit. Has your
Christmas or Conan?
Does your Oh, we'll do it. It's like we'll do it with the kids. It'll be like the big board of Christmas movies and Conan movies. Mm-hmm. We're playing Christmas or Conan's, and the kids are like, "Oh, not Conan the Destroyer again!" Instead of
and then the younger one will be like, Daddy, they all say Conan. Is like, that's right, you can read.
Every day is Christmas when you watch Conan.
Good.
But it's funny because I always think of these movies as being like really, really well regarded.
Mm-hmm.
On IMDb, Conan the Barbarian has a 6.9 with 171,000 reviews, and Conan the Destroyer has a 5.9. And I loved Conan the Destroyer. I watched this when I think I had a recording of it off of network television, which is why I watched it so much. And like, there's the whole
I could tell from that photo that photo there.
There's the whole thing that goes on where they're swimming under the like ice castle, and then he throws the sword through the mirror, and there's
stabs.
His whole little motley crew of like merry men.
Yeah.
There's the thief with the daggers, and was it Moro? Who's the Japanese dude who was in movies in the 80s? Mako. Akira the Wizard. Yeah. Grace Jones.
He's basically kind of like, he's got his own little group of like a Dungeons and Dragons team. There's the barbarian.
Yeah, exactly.
The barbarian monk kind of character that Grace Jones plays. He's got the wizard. He's got the thief. It's just like Bombata, which is Will Chamberlain's character. You could say he's kind of like a straight up fighter character. It's a great type of that dude.
No one is able to control him. His power and his evil are too great.
Give us the girl or we'll take her.
Enough talk.
But I would say that both the movies, I mean, Conan the Destroyer is a sequel. Like, people thought that maybe it got a little corny at that point, but I feel both of them are kind of on par. And the 80s was a fantastic time period where films had kind of moved away from, there was a period of time where they had gone away from like the sci-fi kind of stuff in the 70s that Star Wars sort of brought about, to then this like fantasy realm.
Swords and sorcery,
yeah. And it's something that like we sorely missed in the 90s. There really was not anything like that.
Willow. We had Willow.
Yeah, Willow was one of them. But then like with Lord of the Rings in the 2000s, it kind of brought that back, along with like you could kind of say like Harry Potter with like the magic aspect of the sorcery.
Sure,
portion.
but Lord of the Rings are
Look at that guy's helmet.
Lord of the
Look
Rings
at
are
that. It's amazing.
Lord of the Rings are the only one. Alex is. I've lost him. He's too into the helmets now. I'll let this keep playing for you while I talk. But Lord of the Rings didn't bring back the genre.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
yeah.
Conan was still around. Beastmaster and Death Slayer, or
Barbarian
whatever.
Brothers.
Yeah, Barbarian Brothers. Like there was like an
Deathstalker,
entire thing going on of sword and sorcery films and B movies during this era.
Blue screen.
That kind of, yeah, it is blue screen.
They're flying through the clouds while sitting.
Speaking, so this was really Conan's true arrival, because everything before this, Hercules in New
You
York.
mean Arnold's?
Did I say Hercules?
You said Conan's for first arrival.
Sorry, Arnold's first arrival.
Oh, he is Conan the Barbarian. I don't care what else anybody says.
Hercules, Long Goodbye, none of these muscle man, handsome stranger, Lars.
Yeah.
Then you get to the TV movie, Jane Mansfield's story.
Mansfield.
So there we go. What is this, like a porno?
Girl School. Ooh.
Don't Call It Love. What is this?
Yeah, basically he did Conan the Barbarian, and then
Oh my god,
Girl School. Was that Joan Jett's thing?
It does look like a porno.
Oh gosh.
So we go to the Terminator.
Yeah, after Conan the Destroyer was this actually his second movie after that.
And this, and this like starts to escalate quickly though, because then Commando. So 3 years difference between Conan the Barbarian and Commando. In Commando, I'd say Arnold's like really come into his own. Like,
yes,
Commando,
truly.
It's like, I would argue, in the running, in the short list of best Arnold Schwarzenegger films of all time. It is a perfect film.
Yes.
6.7? What the?
Somebody's drunk. We're letting in all the letterbox elitists in here.
You know what it is? This is why women shouldn't be allowed to vote on the internet and in real life.
Minecraft is
6.7 is not high enough. This should be
not enough. All those Arnold like one-liners.
What is the? Okay, all
Look
right.
at that gap between like 10 and 9.
Yeah,
What
that's
in the world?
interesting.
You would think that it would like go lower, but
All right,
these
like
idiots down there.
There's like weak-minded, girly men.
Those are those are the performative males. They like show up on every single YouTube video. They click down the dislike button. It's like, you're not getting laid, buddy.
I just like, it's like our videos where we're talking about Lunchables, and it's like, I don't like that video. It's like, what the? What did we do?
What did I do to you? Yeah. So then after Commando, he has that movie called Raw Deal. And if you've ever seen it, I would agree with that 5 point something.
Yeah, this is, as I recall, it's been a long time since I've seen this, but as I recall, this movie doesn't have much of a sense of humor to it. It takes itself way too seriously.
Correct.
And Arnold doesn't really function well like that. This is like when they tried to make Jackie Chan. He did that American movie called The Protector, which is filled with like nudity and violence and guns and shooting. And he plays like the typical.
It's too realistic.
Yeah, it doesn't. Jackie Chan's whimsical and fun, not beating up people in a brothel with naked women running around. That doesn't work.
Yeah.
But so you're not a fan of this movie.
I watched, honestly, I feel like it's only an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie because he's cast as the protagonist. You could have put anybody in this film. You could have put Stallone in it, Bruce Willis. Yeah. You could have had Scott Baio could have been in there.
Scott Baio, where did that come from?
Yeah, anybody, quite frankly. Anybody that was anybody at the time period in the 80s could have been in this role, and you wouldn't have skipped a beat. I can't honestly remember him having any like classic, you know, Arnoldisms and stuff like that. Joe Piscopo could have even done the thing.
Interesting. Yeah, it never. It's one of those movies that I rented and then was kind of like, meh.
Must have been. He must have done it for the money.
What happened is I had seen Terminator, I'd seen Commando, I'd seen Predator, I'd seen Running Man, I'd seen Terminator 2. Like I had seen all of these movies, and then I was at the video store for a 5-night rental, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna get an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. I've never seen this one before. Yeah. And I went home and I'm like, what the f is this?
You got hosed by the cover there.
Oh yeah.
I mean that's an Arnold. But you're like, why is he wearing that shirt and his hair's all slicked back? And it's like,
yeah. Is there? This isn't where he's like a Soviet or like ex-Soviet.
No, that is the one where he's the Russian cop is the one with
is it this?
John Belushi.
Red Heat. Okay, sorry, we can't.
I started watching a little bit of it, but never got the chance to sit down and do it. But there's always tomorrow.
There you go. we skip too many movies to get to Red Heat. So okay, yeah. Predator's next.
Predator.
Another perfect film, I'd say.
You don't even just say anything about the original Predator, and everybody knows
it's incredible. It's an incredible film.
It's just dudes in the jungle, hunting, getting hunted. Alien. I mean,
perfect. It really.
It's a movie about a bunch of dudes in the jungle
hunting and getting hunted.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like tonally perfect. It's just aware enough of how ridiculous it is, but still plays it straight. It still has this levity to it, but is violent and grim, and you know, and like it was particularly the opening stuff versus the like. Where are they? Guatemala or whatever the guerrillas they're
like Nicaragua, someplace Central America. Yeah,
like that opening stuff where they're like just invading the guerrilla settlement. It's just sort of like
that could have been the movie right there.
Yeah, that could have been. We're already off to a great start.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, this is like Commando, and then all of a sudden it's like this invisible alien with like laser blasts and slashing people in half. You're like, whoa, this movie's completely different now.
Stick around. The Running Man. Solid,
yeah.
Real solid.
Crazy dystopian satirical type of movie that also is a very violent undertone to it, which, you know, I know that they are going to be releasing like a remake of it or something that's supposedly more accurate to the book.
It's faithful to the short story.
Yeah, the short story and stuff. The big change is that it is a game show, but like supposedly everybody can participate in it, like the average Joe Schmo on the street. It's not like in a set area arena type of thing.
It's also got all of the Stephen King trappings that make his work kind of love it or hate it, love it or leave it, let's say. Yes. I just look at like The Running Man. I compare The Running Man to The Shining, which is that they're both films that took a Stephen King story and said, I like this little piece. Everything else sucks. And we're going to make a movie that's better than the source material, which is what The Running Man and The Shining really kind of
I kind of feel like you should be able to do that with practically any Stephen King story.
Running Man's Red Heat. So this is the Soviet film.
Yeah, I think it's something where he's like he's basically fish out of water situation, sent to go to
I
wonder if it's
is this movie?
It's a bathhouse. It's a it's a bathhouse.
Oh,
it's
okay.
a Turkish bathhouse.
Gotcha.
You know.
Or a Russian bathhouse.
Ooh,
what?
It's an Aniki film. Hey, buddy. 2 doors over.
It's funny. Jim Belushi basically did the same film again, except with Tupac Shakur, and it was called Gang Related.
Well, he also redid Turner and Hooch, and he called it K9.
Oh, that's true.
Urban Cowboy. Yeah, so I started watching, and it takes place in Chicago. As you can tell, there's the actual true building of Chicago, the John Hancock building, not the, well, it used to be the Sears Tower, but I think when they changed it to the Willis Tower, nobody wanted an association with it in Chicago, so they just keep showing, the Hancock building all the time. There's also that one particular shot of like Lakeshore Drive that just has, it's purposely cropping out Sears Tower and just has the Hancock building.
Alex, this is all headcanon, but so tell us about Red Heat.
I don't know, but I just saw Pee Wee Herman in it. So basically, he plays a cop who's trying to follow some sort of like drug lord or something like that. Ends up tailing him out to Chicago, and he ends up getting put together with Chicago detective, which is
what is happening?
Jim Belushi.
Why is it playing? Oh, this is something else.
Yeah.
I was like, why is there a werewolf?
I don't know. It was like the ad for it. So I started watching a little bit of it. It should be something I had to stop watching it. Something was more pressing and never got to finish it, but I hope to actually. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Arnold wearing the Ushanka and stuff like that. That right there sells the entire film for me.
So you were
gotta watch it.
So you were enjoying this.
From what I did, I was like, I want to continue it, but unfortunately never got to finish it. I just kind of feel like this movie would be compared to Raw Deal, more worth it. It's also got Peter Boyle in it.
So is Belushi sort of the humor?
Yeah,
humorous,
it's like
more humorous.
It's
side?
like Rush Hour, I would say.
Gotcha.
That type of scenario.
Then Twins.
So his foray into comedic films, which only got an 6.2, just 0.1 higher than Red Heat.
Too low.
Very surprising. Yeah,
I like this movie.
I don't know why.
We should have been giving our own pots of gold on each of these films this whole time, but whatever. Moving on. I
never seen it though.
You've never seen Twins?
No.
See, Twins is going on the Conan or Christmas.
Conan for Christmas.
Tell you what, we'll watch Twins on Friday night, and we can watch Conan on Saturday night.
Okay, Erica's gonna have to sit there and watch with us. Well, she can't get out of it.
So you can force her.
Miss, I prefer sci-fi to fantasy is not going to be able to do that.
Well, I'm with your wife on that topic. You know that.
I know. I enjoy both equally.
Anyway, Tales from the Crypt, uncredited appearance.
Uncredited, that's fine. Nobody cares.
Total Recall.
Total Recall. Yeah, Total Recall. I kind of feel, could even be kind of like take place in the Running Man universe.
Mm-hmm.
Even though this is Philip K. Dick, which would then technically be set in the Blade Runner universe.
Blade Runner universe. Yep.
Okay.
So I mean, that kind of tracks.
Yeah.
New Adventures.
There was the whole thing about soldiers also part of the.
Well, it's the New Adventures off-world.
It's true.
So that's what his adventure is off-world. Do you think that it's all a dream at the end?
2 hours later.
You've never heard this theory before.
I've never looked up this theory.
I never looked it up.
I've never heard of this theory either.
Well, never mind. Pretend I didn't say anything.
Okay, that's fine. Commando's a damn good movie though. Kindergarten Cop. He's doing some more comedy stuff. It's an Ivan Reitman film. The film right before it was done by Paul Verhoeven, who did a slew of phenomenal violent 80s movies.
We're going to play a wonderful game called Who is My Daddy and What Does He Do? Yes?
Is your daddy a fireman? He's probably big. Is he a wrestler? Is he a basketball coach?
No.
What's the matter?
I have a headache.
It might be a tumor.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor at all.
This one's 6.3, so it's just barely above Red Heat. or something like that. Was it
Raw Deal is 5.6. Red Heat is 6.1.
6.1,
6.2.
The Kindergarten Cop is 0.1 higher than. I feel like those comedic films like Twins and Kindergarten, like especially Kindergarten Cop, I was like, I would say it's a little bit higher than that.
I love Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah,
I loved it when I was a kid. I love it today. I have a copy of it. I'm a
he has
big
some
fan.
decent comedic acting chops. He
Yeah.
could do that because he's just such a fish out of water when he kind of does that stuff.
I mean, he's not. He has good timing. I wouldn't necessarily say that he's a great actor, but he
Right.
has timing, and he's really
Timing.
He's good at that.
Right.
So,
Then 1 year later, which I thought the movie came out in 92, but I suppose 91 was when it came out.
no, let's. Don't they have like when movies were released, as in like when in what country movies were released? No. In the olden days, you used to be able to see this very easily. And now
91.
this is just going to be like all of 91. Oh, here we go. July 1st, 1991.
Oh,
July
okay.
3rd in the rest of the... Yeah, so it's all 91.
No. Okay.
Terminator 2, El Juicio Finale.
Finale.
The juiciest finale. Is that what it means?
I guess.
No. I guarantee you, Juicio Finale does not mean juicy finale.
Judicial finale, Judgment Day.
The Last Judgment.
Oh, sure.
I mean, that's
hardcore.
technically the true
Austria.
translation.
Tag der Abrechnung.
Reissue title. Anyway, yeah. I mean, hell, one of the best action movies ever made.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say that Predator is one of the best action movie, and Commando is one of the best action movies ever made.
Yeah. All Schwarzenegger films.
All Schwarzenegger films. I mean, and that in and of itself, that he's got three fundamentally, basically perfect films, is pretty compelling career.
Terminator 2 Judgment. The video, that game was made in 91, and I still remember seeing it in arcades like years and years later.
When I was
shows
I'm listening.
No, it just shows like the longevity of this particular franchise and game.
When I was a child, I desperately just wanted these guns.
The Uzi.
I just wanted just the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Later on, at one point on eBay, they had the gun as like a replacement for an arcade cabinet for like $50. I regret to this day not buying it.
Not just having an Uzi.
I regret not having this gun. It's just, I used to play this at the swimming hole I used to go to, and it was in sort of like, like the cabin area where it was the general store and food cafeteria, and they had this little arcade. I would be sopping wet, putting money in and playing this, and I would get shocked. I'd be getting shocked by the gun playing it.
Oh, because
Something was exposed, and I would just be like, it, and I just kept playing it. So I loved it so much.
Sopping wet, exposed, getting shocked.
I was 8 years old, Alex.
Pedo Bear says too old. All right. After that, then he started doing some
Things get weird.
Things get weird for the Arnold. For the Arnold filmography, he does Dave.
What is this?
Oh, he did voiceover work for it.
Yeah, but
It was a bunch of Hollywood actors that were doing voiceover work for it. It's a what's his face? Ken Burns documentary.
I don't think it is Ken Burns. Ken Burns is not listed.
Okay. I thought it was.
Huh. Anyway, Dave.
Dave.
He plays himself. I don't
Yes.
remember that. Isn't Dave the one where the president goes in a coma and they find a lookalike?
I've never seen it.
Okay.
No clue. Can't help
Here it
you
is.
there.
An uncanny presidential lookalike named Dave is recruited by Secret Service to become momentary stand-in for the President of the United States. Weird. Another Ivan Reitman film.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I remember Kevin Kline had a career back then. Then we have Last Action Hero.
Have you seen this?
Yes.
What do you think of this movie?
It's not one of my favorite Schwarzenegger movies.
No.
It's very it's very self-spoofing.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I think like it was kind of like on the peak of like the whole like 80s into 90s like action genre and stuff like that. And I was like, eh. I mean, John McTiernan directed it, which is,
that's that's kind of crazy. I didn't.
but then he also did Rollerball. See, I love 13th Warrior. He did 13th Warrior, and I love 13th Warrior.
These are great. Predator, Die Hard, Hunt for Red October,
Medicine Man,
Die Hard with a Vengeance,
Die Hard.
13th Warrior,
13th Warrior.
Basic.
Rollerball.
Basic. Is this the one with? Are there monkeys in Basic? No.
No, this is the one where
It's John Travolta.
John Travolta.
Okay. I saw this movie when it came out in the movie theater, and I remember just kind of being confused by it. Like it was, because, again, as a kid, 83 or 93, I would have been 10 years old. I felt kind of like, wait, what's happening? I wanted to see Arnold Schwarzenegger kill things. What's happening?
He's not
killing.
He's just driving around with a kid in a car.
I'll put it this way. The scene I remember the most from this is he's on his phone at the police station talking to his mother, and he's just like, and he pushes a tape player and sticks the phone next to it, and it's a recording of him being like, and walks away. And I remember thinking,
That's a good idea.
I was like, does that work?
Yeah. It's like what was it? Ferris Bueller using the tape recorder that just has like the coughing and the snoring and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So next up, though, still has some gas in the tank. True Lies, another
True Lies.
James Cameron flick.
Yeah.
I love it, but it's not up there with Terminator 2 or even Terminator for me.
Right. Yeah, I would have to say it is probably one of Arnold's finest acting
Stop it! You're
examples.
doing a meme.
I think it's no.
Yes, you are. You're doing a meme.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're doing an absolute meme.
That's not a meme.
We run in circles, the same circles, Alex. You asshole.
Like it would put Daniel Day-Lewis to shame with how much effort he had to put into that particular scene.
I mean, isn't that technically method acting, since he actually had to be there and actually had to watch it? It is method acting.
The man had to do that while experiencing such pain and suffering. Like he was being drawn and quartered. It's
I don't understand. Okay, so the meme is... Explain the meme, Alex. Okay, so the meme is that Alex was acting so hard. Arnold was acting so hard watching Jamie Lee Curtis strip and having to pretend as though he was attracted to her.
I don't think he was hard at all.
That was the finest acting performance of Arnold's career, was pretending Jamie Lee Curtis was attractive. I don't understand it, because I don't think Jamie Lee Curtis, I don't think, is particularly unattractive, especially in that movie. Seriously, this is what
I would have replaced her with, if we're gonna have handsome women. I would replace her with Sigourney Weaver.
Well, okay, Sigourney Weaver isn't handsome. She is a very beautiful woman.
Okay.
You bitch!
Stop it. Okay, so some of these stills are kind of awkward. That's a really awkward still. Oh, you can. This is a still to buy. What?
Why would you want to buy like an actual like film cell?
8x10 photo for $14.99.
Of all shots.
All right, that's my bad. I mean, she's got a nice body. Although the like really high panty line thing going on here is not. It was the 90s, Alex. Okay, well.
Okay.
She looks like an 80s prostitute.
She looks like one of those background chicks from the Robert Palmer? Addicted to Love guy, whoever, I forget what his name is. You know, they were like the supermodels that just all look the same and they played the instruments and they have those weird dance moves.
Keep trying to keep us out of trouble. And you're like quicksand over there that we're just sinking in. You just keep pouring the quicksand in to the episode. All right, next up is Eraser.
I've never seen.
Oh, no,
Eraser.
excuse me, Junior.
Oh, sorry, Junior. I just know he's pregnant in it.
This one, I was disappointed. Another Ivan Reitman film. I was disappointed that he has a C-section at the end of the film.
Yes.
I wanted full devastation.
Looked like one of the graboids from Tremors just screaming.
Oh, yeah. Eraser. Is this now, without looking, is this the end of Arnold as we knew him?
I would say in terms of probably action movies, I think this is kind of the last hurrah for his like action films. I've heard people reference Eraser a lot because of the gun and then the fight with the alligator.
How could I forget about the alligator?
After that, I don't really hear many people mention things regarding Arnold.
Saw this at the drive-in movie theater. I remember liking it quite a bit, and I saw it again at some point on Blu-ray, and it's kind of a product of its time, like as you can tell. But it's fun. It's kind of fun because of that. Like, look at the optical media. Idiots.
Science lab.
Now it would all just be
Bunsen burners.
Now everything is just it's uploading to the cloud.
Yeah.
So it's a solid film. It's not like the heyday of Arnold Schwarzenegger, but hell, that gun is cool enough to make everything worth it. So.
Yeah.
Okay, now things start to go off the rails. Jingle All the Way.
I think kind of like his last comedy movie that he did, it's still, people have kind of come to enjoy it a bit more during the holiday season. And I think these two themselves were kind of the nice end cap for both his comedic era and his box office action star type of era. Because boy, we get Batman and Robin afterwards.
Batman and Robin,
which he's not the lead necessarily, but
no,
he wasn't anything in that.
End of Days.
I saw that in theaters with my family.
I did too.
I wish my parents saved the money.
The trailer was decent, and then it just kind of is a meh experience.
Yeah, like Arnold's. Yeah, not quite what it was. The Sixth Day. I remember we saw that also in theaters. This was kind of like, since it has to do with him and a clone, it was kind of like Total Recall in the sense that there's like two versions of him.
Michael Rappaport's in it.
Michael Rooker's in it also. Yeah, I do remember the helicopters were kind of cool because it's kind of like it was like 20, 30 years in the future or whatever it was taking place. Like the helicopters could also like the blades would like hold like basically just kind of fixate themselves, and they could also become like a jet plane sort of. So that was kind of cool. There's some kind of Total Recall-y elements, but yeah, it's don't expect much if you watch it. But then that's pretty much it. There's Collateral Damage.
Never seen
saw
it.
that. Terminator 3. I've never sat down and watched that either.
I've seen it. I didn't hate it. It's weird because it comes after Terminator 2. It's controversial because it undoes everything from Terminator 2. And yet it's not the worst post-Terminator 2 film in the Terminator franchise. Not even close to the worst film in the Terminator 2 franchise or Terminator franchise. Rundown's just a cameo.
Around the World, he's got a goofy hairstyle in that. The Kid and I. The Expendables. That was more of a, group effort type of thing.
So when was he governor? Is it like 2005?
5 to 6, I think, because he's uncredited in that thing. I think
but
he was just there for maybe a cameo.
But there's like a 5-year
that might have been the time period, I feel.
Gap year. Yeah, from 2005 to 2012. And then I've never seen any of the Expendables films. Nothing. Maggie. This is the movie I remember him coming back. This is the zombie movie.
Yeah.
That's more of a drama than anything else.
Okay, so he was governor of California from November of 2003 through January of 2011.
Okay.
So a decent amount of time.
So these movies, this is just a voice thing.
Cameo. Yeah, those are all just like...
Probably shot
That was
before,
a cameo. Like,
yeah. So then this is like the current version of Terminator Genesis.
Yeah.
I never even heard of that.
Which Terminator Genesis, that was just him doing another cameo type of thing.
No, it wasn't.
Was that like a full role? Because he was just called Guardian in that, right? Oh, was that the one with what's-her-face, Emilia Clarke?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, this is his old one.
What was the one I was... Oh, I was thinking Terminator...
Salvation?
Christian Bale?
Yeah, that's Salvation.
Maybe that was the one. Okay.
Yeah, this is where I think there's an old version of him or something. Yeah.
Hey, Topher Grace.
So...
I met Topher Grace.
And then there's Dark Fate, which I know you did. Anyway, I'm trying to get through this segment, Alex. We've been recording for almost an hour.
Sorry. Iron Mask was like a Asia one with Jackie Chan
there's nothing here. None of this,
it's nothing.
This doesn't really matter. So I guess the overall question is, what's your favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger film? And then what is the end of Arnold Schwarzenegger as we know him?
Favorite one would be Predator. End of it would probably be around Eraser, I would say. Probably that like Eraser Jingle All the Way period. That's probably it.
Favorite movie's Predator. See, now I have to choose something that's not Predator.
Commando.
Yeah.
Raw Deal.
No. Well, it's like
Jane Mansfield story.
Well, there's only two other options, or Terminator 2 or Commando, and I think I have to choose.
There's also Total Recall and Running Man.
I don't consider those perfect movies, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Commando. Commando wins because of its weird opening music.
It does.
That tonally kind of comes out of nowhere and doesn't fit. Although I will say,
I'm going to make you breakfast now.
and it totally the only thing that comes close to it is the end music from Running Man, which is this John Parr song, this like 80s love ballad. Yeah.
Running Man.
No, that's not the song.
No. Okay.
I think that's the song from. That's the song from St. Elmo's Fire. Yeah. No, John Parr. John Parr did the song.
This is no game. Standing in the dark, I swear I heard you calling my name.
Well, Restless Heart. That's it. That's the song. No more lonely nights with a restless heart.
No more lonely nights with a restless heart.
Rolling down. Fuck off. And the age of Arnold ended with the release of. I'm just gonna I'll say, you know what? I'm gonna put a cap on Arnold completely.
Cap in his ass.
The rundown. The reason being, Arnold's appearance in that film is walking by the Rock. Rock's coming into the bar, and Arnold's walking out of the bar. And Arnold looks at him and says, "Have fun," and keeps walking out the bar.
Family.
And it was supposed to be like a passing of the torch.
Passing of the torch.
So I'm gonna say,
boy, did somebody fumble passing the torch to the wrong person.
It was the Rock. I mean,
Been trying to get that to work for 20 years.
He was always kind of a charisma void. He was better when he was younger, and now he's kind of insufferable.
He was better when he was in the ring.
Sure. Well, that's what I mean. That was young. The Rundown's not a bad movie. It's got stiff.
It's funny too because they kind of do they kind of do a similar thing in that I'll remember which one it was. It was like Fast and Furious something or other where it's like The Rock and Vin Diesel gonna pass by each other. It's a similar kind of scenario, but yeah,
I mean,
like
not
Arnold,
really. They're not passing the torch. They're like confronting each other.
I know, but it's
Alex only communicates in memes at this point. We have ascended into a new level.
I would have if we used memes instead of sign language. Coco would have been so much easier to understand. Quite frankly,
Coco. What's Coco?
Coco the gorilla. She was the one that we taught sign language to. And that's how she communicated. And then I think supposedly like years later, they ended up coming out and saying like, yeah, Coco was just making up shit. Like,
oh yeah. Yeah, here it is. The Rock is a manlet meme. This is, for all of those curious, this is what Alex is referring to.
Vin Diesel looks like an absolute unit there.
I give Arnold Schwarzenegger 4 out of 4 pots of gold.
4 out of 4 pots of gold for me too.